Good morning. It's 6:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, January 29, 2019. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Okay. Yesterday's manipulated loss. The price dump is still intact. Let's see why. Okay. At $30.80 on the sell side. 2,500 sell wall intact. Not removed, with Coinbase having full knowledge of its existence. Check my videos. I called it in. Let's go to the buy side. The 2,500 on the buy side, Kettling wall at $30.24, still intact, still manipulating the market, controlling the price. The market is rigged. Coinbase knew about it. I called it in. The 1,882, they were using to push the price down further with the aid to Kettling walls to maneuver the price down. Has not been sold, and the trade has been removed. So that yesterday, that was an operation. We watched it to bring the price down, and at its conclusion, they are successful. Now with the volume reduced and people discouraged from coming into this market, the Kettling walls will be more effective. Now I called the CFTC. The same thing I show you, I showed them. They issued a subpoena. I talked to them on May 17th. By May 24th, they issued a subpoena, but I don't see anything happening. Today, I will be calling the CFTC, which everybody here who notices that this manipulation is going on, you should also be calling. Okay? If they issued a subpoena on one person, calling. I want more people to call. We need more people to call in the CFTC. Right? I'll get the number for you, so you don't have to do anything besides talk. Here you go. Right? You see, it's very easy. What you're going to do is call in. Right? And what we're going to do is, what I plan to do is I'm going to call this. I already called the CFTC. So I don't know if they're going to, well, they did issue a subpoena. See? They got it all here. Bitcoin, avoid fraud, about to see, contact us. You see that? There you go. That's the main office. You call up and you ask for a DMO. Right? You can see Learn and Protect. Bitcoin is right there. And then over here, avoid fraud. Okay? Bitcoin's at the top of the list of Learn and Protect. So they want you to call them in about this. You call them in. You explain what I showed you. Possibly record it. Explain it to them as I explain it to you. Verify what I say. You might get told that you'll file a complaint. And when they grab these guys and throw them in jail, you get paid, by the way. That's another good thing about it. You file a complaint number. The CFTC, you turn it in, record the phone conversation, get all your correspondence. They'll probably send you over here. You see these people in Central Region, Chicago. Everything's centralized. Right now, I'm going to probably file a complaint today because I spoke to a DMO directly for the issued subpoena, but I want to file a complaint. So in case when they do bring these guys and throw them in jail, you will get some kind of reparations. Let's see what it looks like. See? You got to pay these guys to do the if paying by check. You got to pay these guys to do the job. But you see this? This is a new thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay this fee, and we're going to go through the process. So we're going to come in here and do this, you see? I could, if anybody wants, right? Everybody donate me some coin, Looking, and what I'll do is I'll use that and I'll file the fee on the form for multiple people. There's no rule saying that we can't. Let's see the complaint form. Let's see how hard they made it. Wow, it's a 2-pager. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Violent $50, $125, $250. There goes the fees. Would you believe this shit? They're gonna charge you. You gotta pay the sheriff to go after the crook. Look at this. If your claim is over $30,000, it can be assigned to an administrative law judge for a formal hearing. You may present your case in written form. If oral testimony is deemed necessary, by that you may be required to travel up to 300 miles to attend the hearing. What's going on here, CFT? What is this? A cock block? So if you are owed over $30,000, you have to file a $250 formal discussion procedure. It's non-refundable, so I got to pay $250. In Washington. You see, I did this already. I didn't have to pay no fee. Of course, they want me as an expert witness for the people who are filing this. And you need a notary too, and you got to pay the notary. So I'm going to do this. But let's see what it says about Bitcoin. Of course, look, it says right on the top. So now, avoid fraud. trying to find $250 to get your money back. You see what they're doing here? I'm filing it. I'm going to surprise them. Contact us. Okay, and then this is it. So I'm going to follow the process and see what happens. File a complaint. There it is. Okay, people. So I need about, if you want me to file a complaint for you, or you file it on your own, if you lost over $30,000, it's going to cost you $250. You got to pay the government to do its job. Your taxes aren't enough. These guys are just as worse than exchanges. So I will do this. I will do this. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the $250 one, and if I have to drive 300 miles to attend a hearing, I will drive the 300 miles. I must have driven about 300 miles in one day. So it doesn't, for my job, so it doesn't bother me. This isn't no discouragement. Oh, you may have to drive 300 miles. So let's bookmark this. So I'm gonna jump through their hoops. I want to see what they have to say. I already spoke to a DMO. I spoke to 5 of their lawyers. I showed them what's going on. I think they used that for a basis, but since they haven't gotten any formal complaints, they did subpoena Coinbase May 24th. I talked to them May 17th. So they did do something, but I think if I file the complaint and they don't have the written paperwork in, whatever money they recover, I will not get anything. So I better do this. Boy, to get your money back, they make this. They make either they're testing you to see if you're just being petty, or if you really lost the money, you will drive 300 miles. You got the proof. I can tell you that, and you will pay the $250. But there goes your form. You can see it right here. And you got to add in the cost of a notary plus the cost of traveling. So I'm going to go through the process and show everybody how to do this. And it goes for all cryptocurrency. See? If you go here, look. See? All these guys got these agencies now, and these people assigned to cryptocurrency. That means it's here to stay. So we're going to go through the process of recovery. I'll get this book. What I got, mine has to be audio visual to show people if they don't understand it. And they've done that already. The CFT knows. They got a grip of what I taught them. I basically taught them how to spot market manipulation in the books. Their Chicago Central office. I showed them how the market's being manipulated, myself, in a phone call and live video feed from my YouTube channel. As they spoke to the phone, now they understand that the books are being manipulated. And they also have access to this link. This link was specifically put up for that reason. So I got the CFTC linked to my channel, and they're watching it every day, and they're learning from it. Okay, and the New York State Attorney General's office also has this link, and they're learning from it at all. So let me start now from the beginning. So in case they're coming on here, and all you newbies are coming on here, I'm going to teach you now and give a lesson on how the market of Litecoin is being manipulated. Okay. For number one, when it was announced from the owner of Coinbase, who is Brian Armstrong, and the creator of Litecoin, who's Charlie Lee. Charlie Lee used to work for Brian Armstrong. In December, they decided, well, prior months to December, they decided to tell everybody they were putting Litecoin on Coinbase. Everybody full well knows during that time when the market was going up that announcement would create a rise in price to Litecoin. So they twittered it. Yet they worked in the same office. Could have walked over, talked to each other on cell phones, email. They did not have to announce it on Twitter. And then what they were saying, they started a rumor that when Litecoin goes on Coinbase, it was going up to $1,000. That's the excuse that Charlie used why he sold his coin at 400. He didn't know he was doing something wrong because it was going up to 1,000. Well, it didn't. 400 just happened to be coincidentally the high price that it hit on the market. So what happened was these guys, hey, twittered each other, hey, let's put Litecoin on Coinbase. Yeah, let's do it. So you're telling me they made a decision that required all of this legal rigmarole. They just announced it on Twitter, and you didn't know about it. So they had to pretend on Twitter, put on their little sham show. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, with enthusiasm. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, cool. Thumbs up, like a stupid 7-Up commercial. Now everybody went in and bought it after they churned it by promoting and pumping it up, and then they dumped it and walked away. Now everybody could tell you that we've been in crypto long enough. It's a scam. When you put a coin on a reputable exchange, you pump it up and then you dump all your coin and you walk away. It's, pardon my speak, but it's called a shitcoin exit scam. Okay? It's well known across the market. Now that they got it up to that high price, the other part is how they crashed the market. Okay? I spotted this in September where they used to bring the price up. These same size, market size trades on both sides of the order book being exactly the same. Okay? And these are put up probably by bots. Right now in this case it's 2,500 each, but you cannot see it. But if you go check my other videos, you can see it as plain as day. There's 2,500 embedded here, 2,500 embedded here. They're the two largest walls on the buy and sell side on the exposed order book, and they're used to keep people to trade in this range. If they raise the price of these walls, they change the epicenter, and the price goes up. That's how they pumped the coin up in the first place, okay? They kept raising these walls. People kept trading higher and higher and higher. The pump was on. The scam was on. Right? Now you see the 2,500 clear as day on the buy side. See it? It's off a little here. They just moved the walls up a little bit since this morning's orchestrated manipulation down. Now they'll manipulate it up. It's the process. They do it all the time. Since the market lacks the volume to overcome these 2,500, so you're forced to trade within this range. So they fix the price. If you dare to approach this wall, if you're a bull, you have lots of money, a bull whale, a whale who's a bull, you approach this wall. They remove it. They let you run it out. They let you run until you're exhausted. After they get you exhausted and they see that you're overbought on the RSI, they reinstate the walls, and they start bringing the walls down in increments, and they bring the price back down to $30, in this case $30.50. This is easy to see, this type of manipulation, because it sticks out like a sore thumb. If you want to control the price between two kettling walls, those walls have to be the largest walls in the order book. It sticks out like a sore thumb. See your red sore thumb here? There you go. That's how I'm able to spot it. See? So the market is rigged. Okay? There's no doubt about it. Now, if the market, say you argue that the market's not rigged, that's a $2,500 trade. Oh, it's up there, it's just a regular trade. I would tell you, go look at all my previous videos where that trade has been up there for months. The previous trades that he had at different market sides for weeks. But now, since he's got the price away, he's gotten lazy. Since he used to change it every 7 to 10 days. But now, since nobody's doing anything about it, why should I have to go do the effort of changing the market size and obscure what I'm doing? I left it open and obvious and nobody's done anything. Why put the effort into changing the market size anymore? Why? So now that's why we see the 2,500 just sitting there now. Not doing anything. Not being bought or sold. Not a nickel. Not a penny. Not one coin has moved out of that 2,500. It's just moved up and down in price. And if it's not there to buy or sell, and it's moving down and up and down in price, it's there to manipulate the market. It's obvious. You have two intended purposes for any trade that's in this book. It's either put up there to buy or sell it. If it's being moved around to be excluded from that market price, they change the market price, it'll hit the mark, they move the trade. I'm saying that if the wall approaches, oh, you're going to be able to sell your coin at $30.80, the market's approaching it, you would leave it there. You wouldn't remove it. He removes it. So he's not there to sell or buy any coin with those walls. It's been up there for months. He removes it. It's a fake trade. So anybody who tells you, like Coinbase, it's a legit trade, no, it's not. It's been there for friggin' months. And any time that the market approaches the mark price of that fake order, he removes it. It's a manipulation trade, that event. Number two, to spot it, why do they use the same market size on both sides? Now, I know most people have a grasp of basic math. If you put a positive and a negative, what do? They wash out. He's trying to obscure his market manipulation on the buy and sell side by using a washout. Okay? A negative and a positive. Alright? I'm not affecting volume. He's trying to obscure his volume manipulation. So this is all easy stuff. Now Coinbase knows about this because I told them so by calling them several times. If you search through my videos, you'll see and hear me doing that calling. Okay, that's there. So this market is manipulated. It's being controlled. I don't know by who. All I can tell you is how he's doing it. How he or she or how this group is controlling the price. Just yesterday, they used to trade a 1,882 Litecoin, posted below this wall to bring the price down further. They accomplished it. They never sold the 1,882 coin. You can go look. I videotaped the whole scam from beginning to end. You can see the manipulation. So this market is rigged. Anybody who knows how to read an order book can spot this. And I'm offering people the chance to learn how to read an order book so you can prevent being manipulated out of your money. Technical analysis from guys on YouTube drawing graphs all over the place. That's 25% of what's going on that you can detect the market, which way it's going to move. I'm sorry. When they move these walls, it correlates which way the price is going. If he moves this wall up in price, the market's going up. And you find it out before the market moves, not after when they use technical analysis. This is the market mover here, the order book. Technical analysis just shows the results. You're already too late when you're using technical analysis. You have to see the orders are being placed and where they lie in the price range. But these kettling walls, this is an outright crime. This is open manipulation in the order book. That's all I got to say, people. If you don't see this wall move, expect the price to go no higher than it's not even gonna hit the wall. Okay, I can tell you that much right now. We're usually 30 cents under the wall. So where we're at, that's where we're gonna stay unless he raises that wall up. Learn, people. I'm teaching because I don't want you to get ripped off. And to the other agencies that are watching this, please do something. And we know you got the link. Do something already, huh? You don't let these guys steal $120 million in one day and then sit there taking your time.